Hear the howl in the static. That ain't the wind, that's hunger. Sharp through the absence of light. Paws on the ground, no fear, no grace. Every breath you take leaves a trace. Claws in the dirt, names torn away. Marked by the hunt, I'm closing the space. I don't rush, I don't break my code. I let the terror take control. Heartbeat loud when the shadows bend. Run if you want, I'll be there in the end. Demon whispers take what's owed. Every heart leaves a crimson road. War in the bone, half of me is wild, half unknown. I don't hunt for sport, I feed the flame. Every soul just fuels the pain. Forest breeze when I pass through. Leaves stay still like they already knew. When the night holds tight and time runs thin, that's the sound of the hunt closing in. Heartbeat loud when the shadows bend. Run if you want, I'll be there in the end. Demon whispers take what's owed. Every hunt leaves a crimson road. Just a curse that won't release. You feel the silence start to shake. That's the moment before I take. Run! Screams for attention, but the strongest ones, they don't make a sound. He doesn't talk much, never fights for the room, but the air feels lighter when he walks into the gloom. Eyes hold the weight of the stones he survived, built from the days that were hardest to climb. No hunger for glory, no need to be known. He carries a strength like a quiet stone. When the ground starts shaking, when silence is loud, he stands tall while the proof you're not just a breed. No grand rescue, no dramatic plea. Just the presence where you needed to be. He's a wolf in the dark, never chasing the flame. No crown in the spotlight, no echoing name. If you're his, you'll never be standing alone. Even shadows fall back when they know where he's grown. Words are magic, they don't bend fate, but they bridge the gap between lost and saved. He doesn't need glory, applause, or light. He just makes sure you survive the night. Survive the night.
Violet fractures, puts pressure on the void. One small howl, and the whole empire's destroyed. Iron breath cuts through the frozen air. Blood of gods. There can only be one heir. Jet black fur and the strobe light flare. Amethyst eyes locked in predator's glare. Don't trust the size, don't trust the face. He bends the stars, distorts the space. Noble veins with a violent spark. Even the constellations go dark. Small shadow but the storm kneels down. A calm heartbeat beneath the ground. Vatie! Vatie! Young titan, wearing iron claws of fate, born to rule and dominate. Vatie, 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 Vatie. Concrete explode when he hits the ground. 1,000 years in that baseline sound. Soft paws leave a scorched design. Every step redraws the timeline. Forged for the throne, sealed by war. God force coded to the core. Small frame but the stars obey. The galaxy chants, make way. Young titan, wearing iron claws of fate, born to rule and dominate. Out of the ash, the amethyst crawls, echoing deep in the meat-stained halls. He carries the thunder, he carries the flame. The ancestors whisper the syllable of his name. Young titan, wearing iron claws of fate, born to rule and dominate. A cold howl cuts the cosmic blue. The throne ignites, the dead comes due. No more cup, no crown denied. The stars fall silent as he strides. It's time. It's here. Silver Wolf. Nah. SilverPuppy is officially here.
Tail go wag when the chat say hey. Head pats hit like an 808. Lights flash blue for the zap piece by. Good puppy mode all night, all night. Puppy, good puppy, good boy.
Zap piece hit.
Feel that joy. Cute, adorable, losing control. Bass so hard, make the puppy fall. Good puppy, good boy. Jump, jump, make some noise. Cute, adorable, hands in the air. SilverPuppy is officially here. Spark the sky, can't sit still when the bass deploys. Say it loud, say it proud. Good puppy, good boy. Good puppy, good boy. Now sit! Good puppy, good boy. Bounce that tail to the sound attack. Cute, adorable, losing control. Good puppy stuck in your skull. Who's a puppy? You are. Who's a good boy? You are. Feel the zappies. Don't be scared. SilverPuppy. Good puppy, good boy. Kick, paranoid joy. Cute, adorable, chant that noise. SilverPuppy. Chest toy! Good puppy, good boy. Zappy spark, no destroy. Bass so loud, no escape. You'll be humming this for days. Hey! I was told I had to go. Build a life I tried to keep, but my heart stayed half asleep. I chose a road with steady ground. A promise made, no questions loud. I did what I was meant to do, but something in me never knew. I smiled through years, I tried to fit. Called it love, called it this is it. But joy felt thin like borrowed skin. Alive outside, no a touch that said you're safe here. When you left, my chest felt new, like color breaking into blue for the first time. Truth felt kind, like coming home inside my mind. Oh, it wasn't hate, it wasn't blame. Just a quiet ache I couldn't name. I lived a life that looked complete, but something in my chest missed me. I was breathing, but not alive, till your heart met mine at night. Every scar began to heal when I learned what love should feel. At the crossroads, I finally saw what I've been running from before. I didn't break, I opened wide and life began to breathe inside. They said the world would turn away, that loving you would make me stray. But in your arms the noise felt quiet, the truth was warm, not loud or violent. Hold what's true, let go of pain. I chose truth and found myself loved in ways I never felt. No more shame, no more disguise. I see my soul in your eyes. Let the world say what it will. This love is strong, this love is real. I am here, I am alive. I chose love and I survived. Some paths are paved with quiet lies, some are fire in your eyes. I didn't lose what came before, I just found what I was born for.
Static on the edge of space. You see the scarf, then the blast.
Born where the stars shake loose and fall, neon scars on the vacuum wall. Orange blur when I shift my lane, every step rearrange the frame. Blue scarf whipping like a comet tail, might have cracked but I never fail. Laugh in the dark, let the pressure build. I don't sit still, I overfill. Ember fire behind my eyes, hear the pulse of a thousand skies. Zero gravity in my veins, say my name, feel the flame. dose. Ignite, ignite, don't touch my douse. Spot flash when the bass goes gross. Stare right in my face, say my name, yes. Stop, douse, 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 Bob, douse, douse. Heartbeat. Static snap. Whispered. You ready?
Ember fire behind my eyes. Hear the pulse of 1,000 skies. Zero gravity in my veins. Say my name, feel the flame.
Spot, bob, dust, dust. Ignite, ignite, don't touch my thrust. Blue scar flash when the bass goes crush. Hands up, lights down, feel that rush. Stop, dust, dust.
Born of the light, force in the fire. Watch me ride. Silver eyes in the glowing night. Halos crap, but my teeth still bite. Wings made of silver and claws of chrome. Heaven is hollow, hell is now my home. Steady puff in a binary cell, but get you to wolf in a velvet hell. Offer a prayer or cower in fear. In the silence you're starting to hear. Blood and grace in the same heartbeat. Cinders begging at my feet. I don't bow, I don't kneel. This is instinct, this is me. I'm the wolf that howls where the void begins. Age owing formed by the demonic sins. Lying dark fused under my skin. Speak my name, let the chaos begin. I'm the wolf with a crown of jagged scars. Rejected by grace, yet I own the scars. Flames up there, the halo split in two. This is my time to rise. I'm Silver Wolf. Shock the earth. I snap the leash and I watch them fall. I stand tall while the prophets call. The scripted fate is a stellar in tongue. I rewrote the code when the bells were rung. Mercury blood and the lunar glare. Every scar is a cross I'll bear. I don't outrun the beast inside. I give it the throne, I let it ride. Blood and grace in the same heartbeat. Same antennas begging at my feet. I don't bow, I don't kneel. This is instinct.
the sky. Breathe the sound. I'm not falling. I'm not safe. I am. Awake. Start beating. All the me. Become the flame. I'm the wolf that howls where the play begins. Ain't always torn by the demonic sins. Light and dark fuels under my skin. Speak my name and the chaos begins. I'm the wolf with a crown of jagged scars. Rejected by grace, yet I own the stars. Fangs are big, the head all split in two. This is my time to rise. I'm Silver Wolf. Remember, my green hair static buzzing in my brain. Paws on the floor, but I'm off the chain. German Shepherd grin with the sideways stare. Acting real sus like I planned this scare. Tail go whip, jaws go snap. The laugh track hacks as the room goes black. No leash, no rules, just sparks and noise. Brain on static, I'm feral by choice. Chaos, remember the name. I'll swallow the quiet and rip through the frame. A neon green thread that you can't keep tame. Fueled by the static and fed by the flame. Chaos. Remember the name. Chaos. Remember the name. Cartoon menace in a feedback loop, spinning in circles, pointing at you. Claws on the speakers, drool on the mic. Smile too big, yeah, something ain't right. Energy hits at a dangerous speed. Thoughts buffering pure gremlin energy. Knock over rules like a drink on the floor. Say my bad, then I'm back for more. No leash, no rules, just sparks and noise. Brain on static, I'm feral by choice. Chaos. Remember the name. I'll swallow the quiet and rip through the frame. A neon green thread that you can't keep tame. Fueled by the static and fed by the flame. Chaos. Remember the name. Chaos. Remember the name. You let me out. You gave me control. My teeth are out. Fear this bark and my vicious soul. Say it. Chaos. Say it. Chaos. Lights flicker, laugh still out. Tail still wagging in the fallout crowd. No calm, no cure, no tame. Chaotic as fuck. So remember the name. Chaos. Remember the name. I'll swallow the quiet and rip through the frame. A neon green thread that you can't keep tame. Fueled by the static and fed by the flame. Can you handle all of this? Shadows crawl, the night persists. Step closer, my little pup, it's time to fall. By day I'm calm, soft, polite. By night I claim the darkest right. I move in whispers, eyes that gleam. I make my pups kneel, I break the dream. I bend, I snap, I tease, I play. I lead, I follow, I make you sway. Hearts like toys I toss on the bed. I feast on lust with words unsaid. Fur in the dark, prepare to scream. I'll trap you inside my wicked dream. Bow down now, taste the abyss. Can you handle all of this? I'm Onyx after dark. After dark, the heat ignites. My pups burn hot, lost in the night. Down my sub, I switch the scene. Naughty, cruel, and yet unseen. Can you handle all of this? 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 6'2" a shadow daddy vibes. In the pop pack where lust survives. Flirt and tease, my traps are set. You'll bend, you'll break, you'll not forget. I lure, I hunt, I take the lead. I mark my prey, I plant the seed. Good pups learn to bend and stay. I rule the night, I'll make them pay. Fur in the dark, prepare to scream. I'll trap you inside my wicked dream. Bow down now, taste the abyss. Can you handle all of this? I'm Onyx after dark, the heat ignites. My pups burn hot, lost in the night. Dom or sub, I switch the scene. Naughty, cruel, and yet unseen. Can you handle all of this? 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 Good pups, bad thoughts, I twist your mind. Behind closed doors, our rules unwind. One moment gentle, next I claim. You will remember Onyx name. Can you handle all of this? 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 Lights down low, let the red eyes ignite. Cups in the air, tongues loose and grips are tight. Electric sweat as you're locked in a trance. Cherry lips and slow bites when you dance. The bass is so loud it makes your heartbeat erase. Lose your name, lose time, and lose space. Don't talk now, just read my face. Breath on your skin, yeah, the beats I play. Hands up high, let it all collide. Dirty thoughts, but we keep them slide. The bass hits deep, feel it slide inside. The red wolf spirit is still alive. Hands up high, there's no need to behave. Once red wolf, forever red. lights go low, but the rave won't stop. See you next time. Claws on marble in cathedral halls, black fur burning under crimson light. Splinter walks the edge of night. Blood red eyes in a tailored grin, silk and sin stitched into skin. Fangs that flash when he laughs too slow. King of the fire down below. Whispers curl like smoke and flame. He knows your secrets, knows your name. Not a monster, more refined. Temptation dressed in sharp line design. Across the floor, knocking on redemption's door. Halo cracked, horns concealed, every deal already sealed. Crimson gaze intoxicating, every heartbeat syncopating. He doesn't beg, he doesn't chase, he owns the room, he owns the space. Feel that power in his stare, danger dressed in debonair. Kiss the ring, embrace the fall. You wanted fire, he gave you all. Splinter the wolf, crown of cinders, ruler of the lost and sinners. Black and red with the devil's grin. He pulls you close and pulls you in. Heaven couldn't hold that spark, so he built his throne in the dark. God of hell in velvet and flame. Say his name, say his name. Not every devil started bad. Some were angels heaven never had. Cast from light but born to reign. He turned rejection into flame. If you fall, he'll break your chain, or wrap you tighter just the same. Splinter the wolf, red-eyed king,